Hey y'all, I'm going to try to make a video with instructions on how to root the LePan. So here's the first thing you do. I'm going to include the website link. You just go here to XDA Developers and you see these two files. You just double click each one and download it to a folder that you've put on your desktop called LePan. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to see two files. If you don't have 7-zip, you need to get it. It's very easy. You just type 7-zip on the Explorer bar and you download that. It's free, and that is a really useful tool. So anyway, so then you're going to have two folders that you had made. One, you're going to make it say Super One Click like I did here, and one Windows Driver. Okay? The rest of these are for the firmware update, but I wound up downloading them but not installing them because the tablet worked well without it, so I just didn't download them. So anyway, so the first thing you do, once you've downloaded your two files, you're inside your LePan folder, you right-click on, well, you double-click it, and then you're going to see a folder like this with a white thing, and it's going to actually have a zipper on it or something, and you're just going to right-click, and it's going to come up with 7-zip already, and you're going to put extract here, which means you want it in this folder. Once you do, it's going to be like that. Then you're just going to open it up, and as you see, this is the application, but we don't need that yet. For the drivers, same thing. You're going to unzip this, then it's going to become that, and we don't need it yet. Once we've got them all extracted and ready to be found by Windows, you just go over to your tablet. See if I can do this. Alright. You go over to your tablet and you plug it in. Alright. And once you do that, Windows is going to find it, but it's not going to find the driver. So you're going to, before I turn the camera again, I'm going to just show you on here what you need to do. Alright. On your tablet, you're going to go into Menu. You're going to go to Settings. You go to Applications, Development. Make sure you check these two boxes. Once you've done that, you're okay there. Then you go back to your computer. Okay. And like I said, it's not going to find the driver. It's going to find everything else. So when it's all done doing its little thing, once you've hooked it up to the computer, you're going to see that it's going to fail at the driver stage. So you just go to computer, right click, and your device manager. And what you're going to see is LePan over here under other devices, but it's going to have an exclamation point. In order to get rid of that, you're going to right click and you're going to say update driver. Then you're going to have a choice of, to browse the computer, or to go online and look, or browse the computer. You pick browse the computer, and then you'll hit browse, and then you're going to direct it to your desktop to that LePan folder, then open that folder, then direct it to Windows Driver folder. And once you do that, it's going to know what to do from there. It's going to successfully install the driver, and then over here you're going to see, instead of just LePan with an exclamation point, you're going to have Android debugging device or something, I can't even remember, but it's going to move up here to Android device up to A. Okay, once you've done that, you're ready. Now you go over to your Super One Click folder, you double click it, you open the folder, and inside you're going to see Applications, Super One Click. You just right click it and hit Run as Administrator. Run as Administrator. Hit yes. And then you're going to get this. Now at this point, I'm not hooked up, so it's not finding my tablet. But once you're hooked up and the drivers are in place, it's going to find the tablet, and you're going to click root. Once you do that, a few things are going to occur. It's really quick. Then it's going to say BusyBox is not installed. Do you want to install BusyBox? Just say yes. Then the next thing, it's going to do a few more things, and then it's going to say you have super user permission. Did you want to send a verification or something? Just say yes. I don't know where that verification goes. I can never find it. But When that's done, you just reboot your tablet, and if all went well, which it should because it's a very simple process, you should be able to go into applications, over here, you go to applications, and you should be able to see that you have super user permissions, which would be right here, super user. Okay. And then from there, you know, for me, I didn't want to get too creative. I rooted a lot of devices, but every single one is different, and I didn't want to jack it up. So all I've done is change the LCD density. Show you that real quick. I just went to Root Explorer. And then I went to, down to System. You have to be very careful in here. You really don't want to just, you know, jump around. Then you have to mount it to read only, because right now it's read write. I'm sorry, right now it's read only. You want to mount read write permissions. So now that changes to an RW. Then you're going to hold down your build properties, and you're going to scroll to the bottom and say open in text editor. Okay, then you scroll all the way to the bottom where it says LCD density right here. Mine says 180, but yours is going to say 240. And then just very carefully put your finger or your, whoops, we don't want that, so go back. You're going to very carefully put your finger or whatever you're using right there. All right, hold on. Alright, so now that it moved, I know that it took it, so I'm going to scroll down and find it again, but my cursor's going to be right there. Alright, see? LCD density. No, it wasn't there, but okay, there it is now. There's my cursor blinking, and then you're going to just backspace a couple and put whatever number you want to try, and then you just hit done. Okay, you hit done. And then you're going to hit, I think it's menu, yeah. And then save changes, okay? And then you just exit out. And that's it. And then you reboot, and then you'll have everything smaller, which is really nice. Because right now, like, just to give you an example. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, right now, when you look here on the, I'm sure it's going to disappear because my camera angle's not right, but right now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 items on my screen. But when it was at the 240 that it came with, there were only 9, I think. So it really makes it a little bit nicer. And then the other thing, I showed the font changer on the other one, so I'm not going to bother with that. But that's the only 2 things I've done to it, really. So if you have any questions, just holler. Whoops. And I'll try to answer them. Thanks. Bye.